Just talked to a client who bought their house 8 months ago, but we're going to help them pay it off in less than 9 years, saving them over $380,000 in interest. But here's the cool thing. No one's going to know. And all we're going to do is show them how to utilize the first lien HELOC, refinance them into this strategy so that way they can get debt-free significantly quicker than what they're currently in right now. This isn't some gimmick where they're making extra payments or saving up some extra money to make this work. This is literally just using a better strategy as the HELOC to pay off your home quicker, because every single time that you make a deposit into this account, you effectively lower your loan balance, which lowers the interest charge of whatever you're paying. The interest is calculated on an average daily balance on the unpaid principal amount that's still outstanding. This is how you can beat the bank and reverse the entire payback of a mortgage. Instead of taking decades to pay it off, you can pay it off in literally years. My name's Sean Uehara. I've been a mortgage lender almost 20 years, and this strategy is something we love teaching all of our clients to understand, because in all the years I've closed loans, this is probably the best and most effective and efficient way to get out of a mortgage as fast as you possibly can without having to drastically change your lifestyle. Instead of throwing away tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars in interest back to the bank, you can literally put that money back in your pocket and start using this HELOC to build wealth today. Here's his loan scenario. He owes $390, house is worth $450. He has an interest rate of 6.875, and he's been in his home for about 8 months. Take home pay every month is about $10,000, and he's got 50 grand in a checking account. We're going to reallocate that money into the HELOC. So this is the other part too. The HELOC you have access to for 30 years. It's not your traditional HELOC where you have maybe access for 3 to 5, maybe 10 years. That $50,000 he will have access to the entire time. So even though the money is not earning him interest right now, all it's going to do is help pay down the mortgage quicker and still give him access to it whenever he needs the cash. And because we treat the HELOC as our checking account, we've got $10,000 going in, and after all the bills are covered, he's got about $2,000 left over. So if he took his current loan to its full term, which he wouldn't because you'd end up refinancing at some point, he'd pay back about $900,000. But that same $390,000 balance, we're utilizing that in our HELOC, which would pay off and refinance into. We're saving him $381,000, paying the home off in 8.7 years. The average interest rate on the HELOC is 8.3%, but because our interest calculations are different than an amortized mortgage here, we're only paying $136,000 in interest. That, my friends, gives him an effective APR of 2.1%. For those of you that don't understand how much interest the bank is throwing on you on your fixed rate mortgage, this is an example. 104 months, our HELOC is completely paid off. They now have access to a $390,000 line of credit. You can stay in your current mortgage, which has a lower interest rate here, but you would have only paid down $48,000 of principal. You still owe the bank $340,000. If you don't realize how much money the bank is literally robbing from you yet, you need to wake up, because they're laughing all the way to the bank while you are working extra hours, overtime, and doing all these things to try to get ahead. But this strategy can get you there faster. And if you want to learn how to do this on your own home and see if this works for you, comment below or send me a DM, and I'd be happy to walk you through the simulator just like I showed you here and show you how you can beat the bank.